Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for today's workout, focusing on the legs and core. Stand behind the foot bar, which should be in low position, and be on one blue or one red spring. Feet in Pilates V. Standing tall, inhale those arms out to the side and overhead. Exhale as you tip your chin and dive forward, putting your hands wide on the carriage. Inhale, lengthen the spine out to stretch the back of the legs. Exhale, tuck the head and tail and pull the carriage in. Continue inhaling as you lengthen and exhaling as you return several times.
Here with me, we never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go.
Return the carriage home, curl up the spine, inhaling the arms to the sky, then exhale them down to your sides. Lift your foot bar up to a higher position if needed, depending on your height, and place one leg on top of the bar in a turned out position for a piriformis stretch. You can stay upright or you can lean forward, maybe even reaching your hands down to the carriage. Hold the stretch and breathe deeply.
It's been so cold without you here. I'm not gonna lie, don't know what I'd do without you. Maybe we could try to
Switch legs.
put our past aside. I've realized I only want you. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you.
Place your foot bar to a medium height if you have that option, and then be on one red spring. Place the Pilates box in short box position against the shoulder pads.
Say that you won't go.
Step onto the carriage, your hands on the foot bar. Place your right foot on the gray surface or wooden platform under the foot bar, and left foot is in tippy-toe position, heel against the box. Squat down into a lunge position, holding on to the bar or not, it's your choice depending on your balance, and kick that left leg back and forth. Staying low, right leg is strong, abs are pulled in to protect your back as you're bent forward.
Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go.
Carefully return the carriage and switch legs. To help with balance, you can have your shin against the bar.
Look out, here she comes. The woman that I love.
Bring both feet onto the carriage, heels against the box, toes lifted if you'd like. Round your spine like a scared cat to the sky, and press your legs back and forth. You're moving from your hips, not your arms here, so stay bent forward and stabilize the arms.
I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her. She won't feel the same for me. I've got this pain.
Rise up to your toes, heels against the box. Stay rounded, arms are stabilizing you, and the legs press back and forth. Inhale and exhale. Every time your thighs come towards your face, lift those abdominal muscles high up towards your spine.
Because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks. I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before.
Stay on your toes and lower your knees down into a squat position. Inhale the legs back, exhale bend them underneath you, keeping your body low, arms strong and stable.
Never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart.
Draw the carriage in, come to a seated position on the box for a piriformis stretch. If this bothers your knees at all, flex your feet to protect those knees.
Guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one.
Switch legs.
Lost inside the blue of those eyes. I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close, but I have to try.
Remove the box and come to a kneeling position on the carriage facing your shoulder pads.
I listen when she talks. I watch her when
I'm leaving the spring on 1 red.
these feelings that I've never felt before.
Bend forward with your hands on the frame of the machine, knees against the shoulder pads. Round your spine like a scared cat, leaning over your hands. Then tuck your tail, scoop your belly, and pull your knees towards your hands, moving the carriage underneath you. Inhale as you release the carriage home. Exhale when you tuck underneath.
No, 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 she will never know, no, no. Never know, no, no, she will never know.
Place your hands on the left side of the frame, fingers and thumbs on the outside of the machine so as not to saw them off. Using the oblique muscles, tuck the knees underneath you, pulling that carriage towards your hands. Exhale.
Wasn't I meant to lie in your arms
Switch to the other side.
for a while? I'm alive and I take you in. I've been falling, calling. When I reach out, you will hold on. Was
Press into a child's pose for a quick stretch.
it a rainbow falling? When I touch you,
Change your spring tension to 3 heavy springs for thigh stretch.
was it a rainbow falling?
Come to kneeling against the shoulder pads. Take the handles off the pegs and hold on to the ropes until your arms are straight and there's no slack in the ropes. Inhale as you hinge backwards from your knees, keeping your head, neck, and shoulders and spine in line. Exhale as you lift back up, using your quadriceps muscles in the front of the thighs to lift you. Inhale, hinge back. Exhale to lift. I'm not doing a back bend with this exercise, although that is something you can add if you'd like.
All I need is true, and I'm falling, calling. When I reach out, you'll hold on. Was it a rainbow falling?
Hang up the straps and come to a supine position on the mat with your feet wide on the foot bar. I've left my foot bar in a medium-high position. You may want it a little bit lower if you have long legs like me.
Rainbow falling.
I'm still on 3 red springs, and the headrest is flat. Inhale to prepare, then exhale, tuck the tail and peel up into a bridge position without moving the carriage. Inhale at the top and exhale, roll the hips down.
It takes so little just to make
This time, keep your hips lifted and press the carriage out, straightening your legs, and then return. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to bend.
Right, but you don't seem to take the time. You're on a mission now. I know you can't get out, and our time is running out.
Bring the carriage all the way home, then soften behind the heart and roll down.
'Cause you don't know.
I'm removing my socks to have a better grip on the foot bar for this next exercise. Feet in Pilates V, toes on the bar, heels together. Tuck the tail, peel the hips up, and roll the body down. Keep the carriage into the bumper as you move the hips up and down. You can choose to breathe in or out with each movement.
Back, but you don't seem to be around. There's just so many things I wanna say, but now I'm breaking up inside.
Stay up in a bridge position and extend the legs to straight. Then return the carriage home. Keep those hips lifted as you move out and in. Remember to keep the heels together. Arms are pressed into the mat. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to bend.
And where I wanna go with you.
Return the carriage home and roll the body down. Hug your knees in and rock side to massage out your low back.
That I could have gone with you anywhere. You're on a mission now. I know you can't get out.
Place your toes on the bar, legs parallel for running. Press the legs to straight and drop one heel as you bend the opposite knee. And continue to switch the legs, inhaling and exhaling. Remember to articulate through both feet, the ankle that's going up as well as the one that is going down.
'Cause you don't know.
Hold one heel under the bar and stretch, then switch. Lower both heels to stretch as you take a couple big deep breaths. Then keep your heels as low as you can on your bend in.
What my dreams are like.
Sit up to change to 2 red springs. I'm lowering my foot bar as well.
My love, 'cause you don't know, and you don't seem to care that I could have gone with you anywhere.
Lie down and place your feet in the foot straps. Headrest can be up or down. Start in a frog position, heels together, knees and toes apart. Then lengthen your legs out towards the foot bar, squeezing the upper inner thighs, and return. Inhaling and exhaling.
I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned.
Keep the legs straight and lift them up towards the ceiling, keeping your tailbone on the mat, then lower them down without arching the low back into the air. Use those deep low abdominal muscles to keep the pelvis stable as you lower and lift the legs.
Different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, 'cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take his
Lift and open into circles, only as wide as your machine. Attach the legs at the bottom and lift straight up. Inhaling as you open and circle down, exhaling as you connect the legs and lift.
can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. 'Cause we wanted different things. And
Reverse direction at the top.
not easy. So tell me how to let go, 'cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
Bend into a chair position, knees and ankles magnetized together. Inhale, lengthen your legs out. Exhale, bend them back in. Keep your feet high enough so that the straps don't hurt your shins.
I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Can tell me how we
Straighten the legs, then open and close them. Your carriage will barely move here, depending on how wide you go. Use those inner thighs, squeeze the legs together tight.
tell me how to let go. 'Cause you really seem to know how to carry on. How to carry on.
Keep the feet wide apart and bend your knees into a chair position, and then extend them long. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring the legs together when they're straight for walking on the moon. Lift your right leg up as you bend the left knee into a chair position, then push the legs down and together. Switch legs each time.
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober, and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery, your wit, and
Transition into bow and arrow. The right leg opens to the side as the left knee bends on a turnout. Then you press the legs back together and alternate sides each time.
move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me.
Bend into a frog position for dolphin. Extend your legs up to the sky without moving the carriage, then press them straight down and bend into frog. Lift the legs up, keeping the carriage still, lower the legs, and bend into frog. Inhaling up and exhaling down and back in.
Started fighting 'cause I was scared of it all. And isn't it glorious how love can
Reverse direction. Lift the legs up, don't move the carriage as you bend into frog, then push the legs out towards the foot bar.
sometimes. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me.
Remove and hang up the left foot strap and reach your left toes for the foot bar. Extend the right leg up and give yourself a hamstring stretch by gently pulling on the rope.
Love differently, so move close.
Cross the midline to stretch the IT band. Hold this stretch for at least 10 seconds.
Differently.
Open your right leg to the side, bend your left knee on a turnout for an inner thigh stretch.
Oh, my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad in
When you return the right leg to the sky, lower it down so that you can attach your left ankle in front of your right thigh. Then bend that right knee in for a piriformis stretch on your left hip. Hold for 10 seconds.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
Add the left foot strap onto your left foot and give yourself a double hamstring stretch, pulling those legs towards you, trying to keep your tailbone close to the mat.
And it's alive. But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Remove and hang up the right foot strap and reach your right toes for the foot bar. Give yourself a left hamstring stretch. Make sure to drop the right heel under the bar to stretch that calf as well.
Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good.
Cross the midline. Remember to keep your left footprint flat on the ceiling, so you're pulling your pinky toe down to get a deep IT band stretch.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
Open the leg into a straddle. You can bend your right knee to add to the stretch for your inner thighs.
How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Lengthen your left leg towards the foot bar to be able to get your right foot across the left thigh and bend that left knee in for a piriformis stretch. Flex your right foot if this bothers your knee at all.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this?
Remove the foot strap, and when you return the carriage, place your feet wide on the foot bar. Drop your knees to the right and head to the left for a spine stretch. Switch sides. Make sure to breathe deep as you hold the stretch.
Walk with me.
Finish by hugging your knees in and rocking side to side to massage out your low back. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.